Since the 17th century, Paris has been the cultural hub of Europe and the world. And today it remains just as popular. Welcome to the Drunken Bear! Hi guys, here we are in Paris, France, and we're going to show you the top things to do while in Paris. First up, we tick off a cliche, which is French bread at a boulangerie.
This is my first pastry in France.
It looks amazing, it looks yummy. Halving it for me, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell orangey thing is. Cheese? Curry?
Oh, it's a curry bun. It looks very curry looking, like how bright it is. Look how yellow it looks.
It tastes like curry. I thought it's a cheese. Probably they mix the curry with the cheese. Yummy.
This one is the one I'm interested in. Look at it. Oh, it's like a donut. I think apparently an apple donut.
What is it?
I think so.
I don't know.
Oh, it's got apple inside. Apple inside a donut. Never heard of it, but it makes sense. Paris Tourism and Convention Centre has given us this pass. So this Paris pass you can actually buy yourself online. So you can get public transport from it. You can go on the website and you can see there's just so many options. So you can go around Paris for free. Here in the centre of Paris, and we're just walking down towards Le Louvre. And also, of course, the park, big park just next to it. The store with my name on it. Best thing is, it's an alcohol store. How funny. Another really great thing about Paris is that it's just very walkable. And you can see behind me now, there's like a band. You can probably hear them, they're very loud. The good thing is you just wander around the streets. The streets are very wide. You can just walk in a straight line and you'll see amazing architecture wherever you look. And it's one of the great free things that you can do here is literally walk around and marvel at the amazing architecture, the buildings, the shops, window shopping. It's just, there's so much to see.
One of the most pretty places in Paris for me has got to be Tuileries Garden.
We're now here at Tuileries Garden. It's another great free thing to do here in Paris, and you'll see so many people lounging about, enjoying the views. You can actually see the Eiffel Tower from this garden as well too, and the Louvre. So you can literally go in between, check out the glass pyramid of the Louvre, and also the backdrop of Eiffel Tower. So pretty amazing, all for free.
It was opened to the public in 1667 and nowadays is a popular place for a stroll or a picnic.
Behind me is Le Louvre, and just this whole area is incredible between the museum and the gardens. You've got just incredible views of Paris. It's very open, people just relaxed, having fun. It's really, really lovely on this beautiful, gorgeous, sunny day here in Paris.
Another must-see is the largest art museum in the world and very popular Le Louvre, which is housed in the Louvre Palace, which surrounds the pyramid.
You'll find another great thing about Tuileries Garden is it's a great kind of pathway from the Louvre to the Arc de Triomphe. So it's a really easy, like very relaxing walk, and so you can see the lead up of the Arc as well too. So it's just a really way to walk from one main attraction to another main attraction.
Hi guys, we just came out of Saint-Michel de Notre Dame. I know my French sucks, so bear in mind. We're gonna walk from this station to Eiffel Tower. Actually, it's such a long walk.
So off we go on our walk.
When you're walking around Paris, you realize there's a lot of people getting around on a scooter. But not just a scooter, and a lot of couples sharing the same scooter as well too. But not just that too, that you just see them on so many different things, like on their bikes and on the scooter, but also on the Segways. Just so many modes of transport to get around.
Finally, we made it to the iconic tower, and it was surreal to finally see this, not just in a movie, but in real life.
Another great tip, what you should do if you want to check out the Eiffel Tower, is head to this little street here. It's a great viewing spot of the tower, and I'll show you right now as I flip around. Not so many people here either. Have a look at that. Pretty amazing, right?
Constructed for the 1889 World's Fair, the Eiffel Tower was never meant to be permanent, but against the odds, it survived to become one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world. We're not really going to go up, I think, because I'm a bit scared of heights, but also it's just, you know, it's a lot of money to go up to. This is a free thing to do as well, so you might as well just see it like this, because it's just so majestic. You don't really need to go up it because you can't see it while you're in it. And we're just so ecstatic to be here. It's just mind-blowing, because it's one of those things that you see on TV, see in movies, it's on postcards, it's everywhere. It's probably one of the most kind of known building in the world, known tower in the world, and we're here. We're finally at the Eiffel Tower. Now hop on a train and get yourself to
the Moulin Rouge, so famous in so many movies. It's where Edith Piaf played as well too, and I love her music.
The Moulin Rouge is famous for many things and has so much interesting history attached to it. Most famously, it was the birthplace of the can-can dance.
So one thing I've really realized when you come to very popular tourist places, always try to find a place that's a bit hidden from view, especially if you're taking photos on Instagram. For instance, here, you'll see I'll show you guys here. You'll see so many people here trying to catch a photo. Whereas you can come here in this direction. I'll just turn the camera and catch a great photo from here with the leaves. Nice, look at that. We're here at the Café de Dumoulin, and what makes this cafe behind me very special, was kind of more cafe bar-ish, is the fact that it was featured in the very famous movie called Amélie, and it's one of those movies that every French person has seen, and even a lot of people who aren't from France have seen too. So we're now in Montmartre, being led up towards the funicular, which you can get on for free with the visit pass, which is really handy. It pretty much acts just like as part of the metro system, so any ticket will get you up there. And it's really, really lovely around here because there's just lovely stores. The buildings are so beautiful as well too.
God.
Are you in?
Yeah, just in.
So you can choose to either take the stairs or the funicular. Seeing as the funicular is free with the visit pass, we thought why not jump on and go for a ride. It was pretty packed, but you can still see a great view while you're inside.
Have a look at this view, guys, from up here. It's interesting how Paris isn't a high-rise city. What do you think? There's no high-rises.
Yeah.
Makes it kind of more beautiful. So we made it to the top of the hill here, and you can see the view behind me is pretty spectacular. A lot of people here, and also just from over this side you can see the view of the Sacré-Cœur, the Basilica, which is absolutely just amazing as well too. How's that?
The Sacré-Cœur Basilica is a Roman Catholic church which sits on the highest point in the city on top of the Montmartre hill. It's a very popular spot for tourists and is actually the second most popular monument here in Paris.
One of the cool things about Montmartre that I really, really like is just the culture of it, the art. It was famously the art district back in the day, in the 1800s. Oh, it still is the art district now, and it was home to people like Picasso, Van Gogh, Matisse, all the big artists. They were here. This place was the inspiration for a lot of their work, for the cubism of Picasso. So just the history of it alone is just really, really cool to know while you walk in this pretty incredible suburb here in Paris.
Next up, we thought why not try one of the most popular sweets here in France, a macaroon.
You have to try a macaron, of course. Soft, delicious.
Nice.
Take a walk across the river, taking in the views, and then head to the National Assembly building.
Another thing to do is, of course, checking out the National Assembly building, which is just behind me. Woo! Where am I? There. It's pretty cool. The architecture here in France is actually quite amazing. I've noticed that there's a lot of kind of brownish, greyish buildings, but they've got that Art Nouveau style where they've got things popping out and stuff, and I really love that.
Just wandering the streets, you'll find yourself surrounded by amazing architecture. If you're wanting to spend a little more, then Chez Francois is a fancy French restaurant serving delicious French cuisine and, of course, wine. Now time to check out one of the most famous streets in the world.
Hi guys, here we are at Champs-Élysées, and it's a great place to come, and it's completely free. You just do your window shopping, but also the great thing is that you can check out the Arc de Triomphe in the distance on the way, and you head up to it, and it's really, really beautiful. We're here in Paris thanks to the Paris Convention and Visitors Bureau. There are links down in the description to check out more things to do in Paris and check out about the visit pass that we use on our trip. And we're here at the Arc de Triomphe, another really good free thing to do here in Paris.
There are plenty of cafes and restaurants to choose from, and of course, a lot of shopping to be done.
When you come to Champs-Élysées, if you just go right at the start on the left, there's a street there, and on that street there's a place called Le Fort Casino. This place is important for you because it's a good tip if you can't afford the pricey restaurants in Champs-Élysées. It is extremely cheap. It is a cafe, a bar, a supermarket, it's all rolled into one, so you can do everything you need there, and it's just really, really cheap. And there's also a free public toilet just outside too, so it's a really great tip if you're really in need of a cheap place here in Paris.
Le Fort Casino is a new concept store and features 3 levels of gourmet food and wine, which you can do your weekly shopping or just eat fresh in the store. Feeling a bit hungry? Then head to a crepe stand.
Of course, when you come to France, you have to have a crepe. And there's crepe stands pretty much everywhere in Paris. Just head to one, doesn't matter which one. Of course, there's ones that are better, there's ones that are worse, but all the crepes in Paris are good. I went for the cheesy one. Yum. I love fromage. The good thing that I liked about this crepe stand, which is located just outside the gardens, just off Champs-Élysées, is that they put so much cheese. So sometimes you get something that they don't put enough filling in there, but they really put a lot of cheese, salt, pepper, everything, and it's just really, really delicious and cheesy. So we're here at the Place de la Concorde, and it's another great free thing to do here in Paris, and it's where Marie Antoinette met her end on the guillotine, and there's just a lot of history during the French Revolution kind of times, and you have this massive monument behind me. It's a really big square, but there's also cars as well too, so beware of the traffic.
The Luxor obelisk is actually 3,000 years old and from ancient Egypt and was shipped here in 1833. It's a definite must-see here in Place de la Concorde.
Thanks for watching, guys. We really hope you enjoyed this and it helps you on your trip to Paris. We absolutely love this city, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.